Okay, well, welcome back to Pittsburgh. I'm standing outside the convention center right now, and I thought I'd take you inside and show you just how it looks as we walk in. It's a little loud out here, I apologize. As you'll see, my seat isn't with the rest of our voting members. I'm actually sitting just outside since I don't actually have a vote here. So I kind of have like observer status if this was the United Nations. But you'll see how the whole layout looks and what it looks like to actually walk into this place, which is huge, by the way. And if you've heard any of this, hopefully that'll make sense. And I'm going to try to crank up the speed here because it takes a little while to get to my seat, and you'll see what it looks like as we go in. Okay, get ready. We're going to move you now. Ready? Here we go. First, we got the bridges. Always must have a shot of the bridges. They're very nice bridges. Yep, there are the bridges. Okay, here we go.
Oh wow, okay. Do you want to put them on here?
So this is the exhibition hall where there are some different booths and things like that. There's some bean bags over there that I've really very seriously considered taking a nap on. But otherwise, this is where we eat, and also where there are a bunch of booths from Spark House and a couple of other places. So we kind of hang out here momentarily. They also have outlets out here where you can charge your phone. So this has been a nice place to be. Anyway, here we go. We're going to take one quick pit stop. See how long it takes them to notice. That's our bishop, folks. Very observant.
I'm so old, David Preuss signed my letter of call.
Here we are.
But I also think I'm the happiest guy in uniform in the entire Department of Defense. More honored.
On the fifth ballot for presiding bishop of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, 889 votes were cast. 445 are necessary for election. May we see the results now. Elizabeth Eaton, 600. Mark Hanson, 287. Here's our report.
Okay, Sharon, so obviously some pretty big news today. What is your reaction to the election?
After the proceedings on Monday, it just seemed really clear to me with this headline of making all things new, it was time for a new bishop. I love Mark Hansen. He's done great stuff. But it just felt like the Spirit was saying, it's time. So we convened our Synod group, the 16 of us, after lunch on Tuesday, and I just said that. I didn't have a candidate's name in mind. I didn't have anything. I just said, it's time to think about other things, and then watch the whole thing unfold. I had never heard of Elizabeth. I probably shouldn't put that on tape. But she just blew me away.
Yeah. So what were your emotions when the totals were announced?
Ask me, I'll just cry. Yeah. I was there in 1995 when April Larson was almost elected, and I can't believe that it's taken us 18 years to finally do it, but I'm just overjoyed. Thank you.
All right, so obviously a really big day here and a big moment.
It was an awesome day to see a new bishop being elected, preferably a woman, and to see the scale of how she got elected of 600 to 200. It's telling us it's time for a change. It's time for a new dawn as we are going on to a new year, and to see how the Spirit moves us and how we're going to blossom into a newness with new ideas moving forward.
And what were your emotions like when the vote totals were announced?
I was kind of shocked because to see such a big gap, it won't have the vote. It was majority winning and telling you we need a new change. And to be present having the first woman bishop elected is awesome.
So some thoughts on what happened today here in Pittsburgh, where we elected a new bishop. A couple things come to mind. First off, I don't think what happened today is a critique of Bishop Mark Hansen. Rather, something else happened in the hall, and if you've ever been a part of these election processes for electing a bishop, there is being in the hall and being in the place. Over half, almost 60% of the people that were attending this churchwide assembly were here for the very first time. They'd never been to a churchwide assembly, myself included. So we didn't have this long history with, that somebody could read into, there's disgruntlement or anything like that. I don't think that's what happened at all. Rather, I think they're just slowly over the course of each voting and each ballot, there became this sense that something new was emerging. And 3 women ended up being the final other candidates on the stage. And as I wrote about in my blog, I think there was something of the women were not stepping forward, but they were saying, I'm open to this. And the men all stepped back. And I think that there was something Holy Spirit-ish that was going on with that. I don't fully understand it. I know Bishop Elizabeth Eaton, having served on the Conference of Bishops with her, she's smart, she's a clear thinker, she has a wicked sense of humor, and she will bring forth a new flavor, a new voice for the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. It is hard to say goodbye to Bishop Hansen in this way because he has served so well, and we will thank him and honor him. And at the same time, we also look forward to Bishop Eaton's new leadership, which is an exciting new step and a first for Lutherans in this country.